love The Rock. Yes, you spicy little queef chugger, I do. Title says it, can't you read? Duh. But MK, doesn't that mean? Yes, stupid, shut up. The word love is completely inconsequential and absolutely asinine, and it can mean whatever I want it to mean. So, yes, Rock, I love you. Now, let me honor you with my funny way of showing it. Normally I do this whole background information on the topic at hand, but Rock, you're one of those people that don't need an introduction. Man, the whole damn world knows who The Rock is. There's a 102-year-old Japanese man kicking it in the cave for the past 80 years because some meddling kids pushed a boulder in front of the entrance because they're dicks. And upon discovering this man, the first conversation to be had is going to be something like this. あなたはとても長い。世界から行かれるのさ。絶対かみした。あまりね、もうことのことがあると。あなたからしたことは何でしょうか。言わんのちりはのなだったの。Congratulations, your Jesus must be awesome, laying the smackdown on blasphemers. Jabroni blasphemers. Blasphemers. So I'm going to mostly gloss over this old background information bit. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was born to Rocky and Ada Johnson and was a tremendous student athlete who did a lot of good footballs until he went to Wrestle World and became the best thing that ever dropped an elbow and won a whole mess of championships. Holy moly, does this guy ever love him some belts. Wow! The Rock and his belts, guys. I would sometimes imagine, you know, him training really hard and wrestling really hard, and then afterwards when he leaves the ring, he goes back to like seedy hotels, and then he gets like small to medium groups of people to watch him lay his championship belts on the bed and admire him and praise him while he makes love to them. And then one night it gets really bad, right? And he's all jaded, and he starts doing coke off the belts and getting really raunchy with them until the coke meets the 4 Viagra in his system, and he wakes up in a hospital bed, still clenching his belts in his godlike grip because no mortal man can free it from it. And then all his friends and family are at his bedside worried about him about to have an intervention, and he's just gripping the belt tighter and trembling, and his mom bursts out in tears. She's crying, and his wife runs to her side to console her, and she's screaming at him, "Damn it, Dwayne, don't you see what your sick belt addiction is doing to us?" Oh God, it is so hot in here. Ooh. Oh God, this is the worst time to fit. This is technically the desert. The sun's going down, so that wall's getting baked. I wish I could be getting baked. Oh, my voice cracking. This heat done throw me back into puberty. Anyway, yeah, that's totally something I used to think about. Yep. And then he went to Hollywood to become Jesus with such films as, you know, those couple of Fast and Furious joints and Snitch. That was a bad movie. I liked it. So I like Rock, but that was a bad movie. And there you go, folks, you're all cut up. He laid the smackdown, now he's super successful. That's it. Rock Dog. I know you don't know how this goes down, but I and everyone else watching this video have painted this picture of me being this super fan of yours, but it doesn't matter. Because for the first time in a long time, I am about to go in on someone I actually like. Manji, I hurt people I love the most all the time. Woo, things getting a little too real up in here. I absolutely love you, my dude. I am a fan. But you are still a tumor to me. When I look at you, Rock, I see this tumor-like creature. You've always been this douche-baggingly confident, monolithic mass of musky meat metastasizing manliness in mind-blowing measure. Alliteration. That, by definition, is what cancer is. When your mama gave birth to you, your big little meathead ass popped out of her, you grabbed a bottle to your right and made the entire hospital feel your presence like, can you smell what my mom was cooking? That must have been a huge baby. I feel sorry for your mother. For real though, that has got to be the toughest lady to have ever lived. Squat out a whole rock baby like that and she didn't die? Bruh, if you took this lady, dropped her anywhere in the Middle East the night of 9/11, there would not have been a war on terror. Folks, just look at him when he was 15. He looks fake. Rock, you look like you shrunk your head. Like you're playing tiny head mode in NBA Jam. You look like a Koopa in the live action Super Mario movie. You look like this is a scene in the movie where you just got hit in the forehead with a shrink ray and you're like, whoa man, what's going on? Man, these aliens are nuts. Just look at him sitting in that chair, looking like, why am I here? I should be maxing out a sick pump with my free weights. Oh God, what a jackass. But again, more than anything, I see a tumor. This uncontrolled sickness growing too big for its already massive physical self and then extending out into the populace to assimilate them too with your incessant infection. You're both a cancer and the virus that causes it. You're a cancer-causing virus. An immensely charming and charismatic cancer-causing virus that admittedly makes an outrageous amount of money at the box office. No, really, the amount of money that just you alone makes in these movies is egregious. Your unbridled avarice is unmatched, Mr. Highest Paid Actor of 2016 with $64.5 million earned. And it looks like he's going to beat last year with 62 million, right around 62 million earned, and he still has 2 more movies scheduled for this year that I'm aware of. Rock, leave some money for the rest of us. Jeez. Besides, all your movies are terrible. Even the good ones are bad. Just stop making movies, man. You got all the money in the world. Stop before you become the bulky and somehow more burnt out version of Adam Sandler. No one wants to see that, Rock. No joke, I was sitting in the car one day going over some notes while I was killing time, waiting for stuff I can't remember. And I go to Facebook, check it, and I scroll past this little story that says you're making a movie called Rampage. It's out now. But Rampage! The arcade game! That's movie number 3 based on games for you. First was Doom, the popular video game. Jumanji, which was a film based on a board game that later went on to make a video game that next year. So, also you can Fast and Furious was the same, they went on to make video games, whatever. Now that I think about it, G.I. Joe Retaliation, I mean that's, you know, cartoons and video games and such. And the Scorpion King, that was made into a game too, but not technically based on a game, but it was made into a game too. It's like, it's almost like your career, it's like it's a game to you. Like, it's all a game. Is it funny now? There's not, who's my knuckle? Rock, look, your movies are just really not good. They are just terrible in general. Fun to watch, entertaining, but watching baboons huck shit at each other is pretty fun to watch and entertaining too. Hell, you give me a few beers and I'll watch that for 90 minutes. That sounds like a hoot. People go to see your movies because, ooh, The Rock's in it. Remember that virus from earlier? Yours is a virus that adversely affects the fortitude of the human mind. Because you can make a movie about a man that steals from children even though he's a football player and has millions because he has to atone for his sins by being a fairy for a little while. I am telling you, for every walking tall, you got 3 dooms. And boy, you better sit there and listen to what I'm about to tell you. I am a fan of both you and Doom. And whatever corny, campy, crippled, cock-carrying cunt directed that movie almost ruined both those things for me. It was bad, and you should feel bad. Because when I was watching it, I felt bad. The whole time I was watching it, I was just like, no, oh no, Rocky honey, no, why you doing that? This isn't good. I went home that night and I wrapped myself up tight in my blanket and I held myself and I whispered all night long, why, Rock, why? Until it was time for me to go to school the next morning to teach people how to be awesome in life, as I always do. Watching that movie was the catalyst that created the roughest portion in my life. That's how bad that movie was. I deserve to... Let me hold $5. Nigga, I'm broke, pay me! At any rate, more than you being a terrible actor, I will always remember you for being a terrible wrestler. Ooh, MK, you can't say that! Shut up, pussy, I can say whatever I want. Rock, you were a terrible wrestler. You absolutely were the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. On the mic, where you shined like the Vegas Strip in the middle of the night. But on the mat, dog, you shine like a children's nightlight. From the other room. Through a cracked door. Look no further than your finishing moves. I.e. the rock bottom. Yeah, that's literally just falling down with a person. More like a side hug to the ground. It's literally what all women and small children do when they're playing around. That's the rock bottom. Oh, and the people's elbow? Even weaker. You take out, you know, the picking the person up part and the slamming them down part completely out of the equation. You come along and zip over that way against the ropes and you run back over that way against the ropes and you stop over them like that. Added some extra sting to the move or something, and then you fling your arm out over across your lips like a kid. Today was arm day at the gym. Your moveset is more or less just running and falling. Your moveset is a game of ring around the rosy when you think about it. Ring around the rock, where is mankind's sock? Matches, matches, we all fall down. Congratulations, children will sing in your honor for centuries now. You're welcome. Oh! Let us not forget your sharpshooter. The worst execution of a wrestling move I have ever seen. Here it is. Rock, watching you apply a sharpshooter is worse than watching someone die. What is even, what is it? What is it? What is even happening here? Is he all greased up? Why can't you hold him? Why can't you get a grip on him? Why can't you hold him? What is supposed to hurt you? Besides your pride and his face from laughing so hard. That is how you know for certain you are the greatest man to ever live. Aw, shit! It's raining outside now. We need the rain. But it's gonna mess with my sound. Hey, Mother Nature. Hey, Mother Nature, you wanna do me a solid? You wanna do me a solid and quit being a noisy fucking cunt, you dumb bitch? I don't fucking care if he broke up with you. Father Time had no time for your ass, you bitch. Wanna give me attitude, you fucking bitch. That's why you got put outside. You ever hear of any weather inside? That's right, bitch. You don't get to come in my house. But you excel as both to the point where you're just plain better than everybody else, and we love you for it because you're so chiseled and you have your own charity. Man, I do not care. I love hurting people's feelings. It's what I'm good at. And just so you know, having that many muscles is whack. I'm lying my ass off. I've been eating right and exercising and shit, trying to fill out my body so I can stop looking like half a stick figure drawing. Come on, Rock, let me have some of your muscles, dog. You don't need all them damn muscles. You fucking asshole. Rock, you will soon be so stupidly built, you will not be able to reach behind you to wipe your anus after moving your bowels. Folks, he is currently fitting his bathroom with wipe assist features that are kind of like those brushes you put on your shower floor you wash your feet with, only he will be brushing his shitty booty hole against it. And before you start, I already know what you're thinking. But MK, he's always traveling. That's not going to help him on the road. Yes, I know, that's why there's a portable version with a disposable insert that you adhere to a tub or surface next to the toilet. Boom! Yeah, people think these things through. Well, I don't know what that was, but half of it hurt and the other half of it stunk. Something's different. We'll figure it out later. And you know something else? And this is what I've been saying about The Rock being not human. Alright, just follow me. He's not a man. He's a gate. When you see The Rock today and he's just jacked beyond jacked, get! By God, he's jacked! Something strange happens. His torso, on some Dragon Ball Z type stuff, gets a 7th pack in the center, and the other 6 kind of form a circular shape. That is the gate to the muscle dimension. All who pass through this gate come out yoked, super buff dudes. Now I do have some meager measurements that take a few more tests to run, some data to collect, but I am certain I can dive headfirst into that rock gut and come out looking like He-Man, Master of the Universe. I am certain I can do that. I am pretty sure I can do that. Rock, your cooperation would be highly appreciated. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. Got things to do, gotta go. Rock, I hope you enjoyed the video, and all those you out there in the Munky Militia, I hope you enjoyed it too. Be sure to do all the fancy, YouTube stuff, like, share, and subscribe. I don't very often ask you guys to do that. I probably should. Did you check the description for all my pages and whatnot? I am the funniest man on the internet and the planet at large, so you're probably going to want to do that. And not just that, you can join the Munky Elite and become the ultimate fan. Be sure to check that out. In the meantime, you guys, do stuff. Wait, what's my sign off? Oh man, whatever, I can't remember. Something about you guys keep laughing. And I'll keep, fuck, it's too hot! It's hot! It's the most electrifying boom in roast entertainment today!
Intro animation provided by Malik Studios. Intro music provided by Nobe of the Gang.
I love you, Dwayne. If anyone could ever say that there was a man that fit the full package, it would have to be you. You're beautiful inside and out and amazing to all that you meet. Thank you for all that you do. Love you.
Rock! That really was my mom. Dog, all I said was, hey Dwayne, I love you. That's all I told her to say. And she said all that, dog. She wants to be so bad. Dog, just let her touch you.